Don't. I'm looking. Why would I thank you for Splanch? I'm not gonna. Why would I thank you? What's the what? I didn't get anything from it. All you did was waste a point of your own, idiot. Ooh, sorry. Hello, chat. I've been trying to beat the cottage cheese for breakfast allegations, and I just can't. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. Hello. I'm gonna make noises. I'm gonna start making noises. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. My voice hasn't warmed up yet. No, I didn't have a boiled egg yet. I'll probably have a boiled egg. Well, I haven't. Do you remember how like 2 days ago I said I was gonna go to the store? I never did, and I still don't have food. I have boiled egg. I have a lot of boiled egg. I have like 20. Yet I'm gonna eat eggs. I'm gonna eat eggs. I have a bunch. I'm gonna eat them. You know? Do you suck on? How often do you suck on a boiled egg, chat? Please reject on my throat. No, you cannot just have things for free. You don't have things. You don't get things for free in this stream. You have to work for them. Okay? What was I gonna do? Oh shit! Hang on. Oh, happy Tuesday, chat. Clips. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Where the hell is my thing? Community, it's there. Snappy, 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 snap. I don't think. Okay, Punk, you get to lose your VIP today. Woo! 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 Yippee! That's the last VIP. I don't think did I get rid of that? Did I get rid of that command? Or did I get rid of that? I did get rid of it. Last VIP ever! Oh my gosh! Fucked up. I mean, I don't know. I could make I could make a redeem where it's like I could make a redeem where it's like 500,000 and then you get to keep it forever. But I don't want people to have that power. I don't want people to have that power, you know? I don't want to give you guys that power. It's very contagious. Well then, yeah. I mean, I gotta yawn. What do you want from me? You think I'm a perfect person? Hello? Hi, Zale. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for 6 months. Crazy. Crazy, crazy amount. Thank you very much. Make it 500k, but it does nothing except say you redeemed VIP. So I scam them? That's not fair. I want you to mute and look away so it doesn't even track. You know, the more that you talk about it, the more I'm gonna... the more I'm gonna yawn. Give it up for the 1 millionth Gloomwood stream! Woohoo! Give it up, chat. We got the donathon in 1 week. We got the donathon in 1 week. Give it up for the 1 millionth 1 millionth Gloomwood stream. Woohoo! I don't have a bell, so that's what I have to do. What is this Mario music? 18. No! Sorry. Oh, it fucking started over. Here it is. I think, yeah, here it is. I got it. Do the train whistle? Okay. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. That's not a celebratory sound, though. That's not a celebratory. Give it up for day 12. You know, that's not. Whatever. Whatever. Chat gets to have whatever they want because they're chat. Whatever. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit congested today. Whatever. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I mean, we'll beat this game soon. Oh, fuck. Actually, I don't know where to go in this game right now. I could shoot everybody. Yeah, okay. What was the last stream? Was the last stream the one where we were talking about horses? Was that the last one? That feels like it was a year ago. But it also feels like it was like 2 days ago. Okay. Sorry, like an American? What? How do... Sorry. Sorry. I mean, a lot of Canadians say it like sorry. It's only like a few of them that say sorry. Sorry, yeah? Sorry. 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 My face. Okay. Oh, I know what you are. You're Canadian. Okay, alright. It's because I just don't know where to go in video games. Everything in video games is just so, like, counterintuitive. And for some reason, they just expect people to know things. I don't know how somebody could beat this game without, like, a walkthrough in, like, 2 hours. I don't fucking know how you could possibly do that. Like, everything about video games is so counterintuitive. I am literally, something is wrong with me. Something is genuinely, it's like so wrong with me. And it's not wrong with other people. Other people don't have what I have because other people can finish games in a normal amount of time. But I can't. I can't. Hello? I can't, and I don't think anything is wrong with that. I don't think anything is wrong with that. If other people have a problem with it, well, I don't care. Why would I be playing video games? I'm playing video games. Hello? I'm playing video games. And if you don't like it, then suffer. I'll make you suffer anyway. I love getting that stuck in people's heads. Okay, hi chat. Today, wait, where is this at? Oh, this is, okay. I remember where we're at. I know exactly what's going on. There are people up here. I can't run in this game. I don't know what to play after this game. I don't have any idea. I have a lot of Steam games that I've never played before. I'll probably play one of those. I don't know. I don't know, who knows? Not me. What am I supposed to know, everything? No. I'm just a mere streamer. I'm just a streamer. Oh, I thought there was a walkway up here. Okay, I mean, there's 3 people here, but there's also 5 people up there. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least as far as I can see. And if I shoot these guys, then those guys are gonna get called. And that's fucking... That's a lot. That's a lot of people that I have to kill in like one go of it. I mean, I could just try to kill him, and I don't even have that many. And how much? I don't have any. Oh, how many do I have? I have 4. And how much do I have of my shotgun? 4 plus 5. I don't know. Wait, hang on. Equip this. How many do I have of this? I have 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. My friend suggestion? What was it? I'm not gonna do that. What was your throne suggestion? I mean, this is really the only way that I can proceed. This is truly the only way that I can proceed is just to kill, start killing. And I guess, like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I could... Well, now I don't want to tell. I probably... Did you suggest it, like, just now? Or, like, did you suggest it, like, a while ago? Because I look at them normally immediately when they happen, and normally I either decline or accept them. I decline almost all of them. Because first of all, the big thing is that I don't even know where suggestions are on this anymore. They change the layout of this page like all the fucking time, and I don't know where anything is. Literally, where do I find suggestions? Where are they? What? Where did they go? Why would they not just be on my wishlist page? I found it. I was suggested 2 minutes ago. Okay. You'd be too scared to ring it. Super loud, solid brass hand call bell. I could block you. Okay, reject. Oh, I have more of these than I thought I did. I have 4. I have 4 suggestions right now. Mixed edible insects to eat is another one of them. Grasshoppers, mole crickets, silkworms. Oh, sorry, I almost blocked you. I must block the person that suggested the bugs. No, okay, reject that gift. Another person suggested an electric bike for adults. It's $1,300. No, thank you. Another one suggested flamethrower candy, toe of Satan lollipop 1-pack Carolina Reaper spicy challenge. No, thank you. Reject. And then another one, the one that I have kept because I can't decide if I want it or not. It was suggested 8 months ago, is this Meal Squad hamburger McDonald's hamburger pop figure. I really like it a lot. It's only $12. I really like it a lot. I think it's really cute, but I don't know. I just don't know where I would put it. I don't know if it's small enough to like put in my PC case. If it's small enough to put in my PC case, I would probably put it there. Oh, sorry. I have to button my flannel. I'm wearing a flannel because I was a little cold. Hi, gnarly neon gnome nipples. How you doing? It's my favorite Frieda. Okay, I'm actually gonna start. I'm gonna start killing. I'm actually gonna start. I'm gonna try to kill these guys. There's something in my eye and I can't see. Oh! Okay, I can actually kill him and then get the rest of them with my shotgun. Okay, yeah. So that way I could save. And then what if I ran? What if I ran? What if I ran? What if I ran? Go 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 go. I think I did it. I did it. What's in your eye? I don't know, like an eyelash or something. It doesn't hurt though. What do you mean stealth game? You can kill people in stealth games. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Sorry for being monkey. Oh, he's still searching. Okay, go. Go! I mean, this is as fast as I can run. I don't know what to tell you. Whoa! Hey, last demon king. How's it going? Okay. I save. I would like it. Ooh. I wish I had like a plague-themed house. That sounds really funny, but I'm serious. I would I would love to have like a... When was the Black Plague? Was that like 1200? Was that like 1400s? Was that like the 1400s? I have a hangnail. I need to tear it off. Ugh. Actually, it wasn't a hangnail. Never mind. Anyway, what was I saying? I would love to have a plague theme, like everything themed in like a plague. 1300s? Okay, I was close. I would love to have like a plague themed, like even just room of my house, just like everything from like with the plague mask. That would be really cool, yeah. That'd be crazy cool. With like decorations of like the 1300s and such, and like a, you know, like a scale like is in there. That'd be cool. I think that'd be cool. 1346 to 1353. That is only 10 years? Wait, am I reading that wrong? That's not even 10 years. How did it get eradicated? Because it's not like they had vaccines. They didn't even know to wash their hands back then. Huh. No, not 10 years ago. I mean, it only lasted 10 years. Look at it! Look at the fucking numbers! It says 1346 to 1353. That's less than 10 years. That's like 6 years. Hang on. That's like 7 years. Let me get a calculator out of my phone. Calculator. I used to pronounce it calculator when I was a kid. 53 minus 46 equals 7 years. How was it only 7 years? Are you kidding me? I thought it was like 100. I thought it was like at least 50. Where did it go? Where did the plague go? How did they get rid of it? Did you know a lot of infectious diseases actually came about when we stopped being foragers? And we started being agriculturalists? Because we stopped like roaming around and being nomadic, and we started staying in one place all the time, which is really, really good for infectious diseases to spread. Did you know that? I've been reading a book. I'm actually gonna, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that too. Do you remember when that happened, chat? Do you remember when that happened 10,000 years ago? When we stopped being foragers? I've been reading a book called Sapiens. I really recommend it. It's really, really good. It is really fun. It's very, very interesting. It's like 450 pages, but it's really, really good if you can sit through that. I'm only 100 pages in. I started reading it 2 days ago. It's really good. It's very good. If you're interested at all in the history of people from 70,000 years ago to 10,000 years ago, I very much recommend it. It's very interesting so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm probably gonna talk about it a lot in the next like few days. I feel like it's gonna come up a lot. I've learned a lot. It's very interesting. It's very cool. Book report time. We should have a book thing. We should have a book club where we all read Sapiens and that book alone. I'm not really a big fan of. I'm not really a big fan of, well, I don't know what I was gonna say even. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm not really a big fan of fiction books. Get up here. Get up here. But non-fiction books are okay. They're good. Wow, 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 wow. Were humans pretty smart when they were hunter-gatherers? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was only, like, prior to 10,000 years ago, that was when we were hunter-gatherers. The agricultural revolution, I think that's when society started declining, and I'm being completely fucking serious. When we started farming, shit has gone downhill since then. And I'm fucking serious, like for real. I'm completely fucking serious. Farming is a... people... People are like, oh yeah, the farming days, those are the trad days. No, the trad days are when we were foragers. 10,000 years ago, people are like, oh, everything would be so nice if we could be farmers again. 10,000 years ago is not enough time for evolution to do anything to us, okay? And people are like, oh yeah, we were farmers for so. The only thing that agriculture did for us was give us a shit ton of food and we could breed faster. That's it. That's the only reason our population is crazy. Because before that, when we were foragers, we had enough food, but we were also like nomadic and going around everywhere a lot. You know, go hunt a mammoth. People could hunt mammoths. Why do you think mammoths are extinct? You know, from every place, people have been a scourge on the earth for like hundreds of thousands of years. Every time we like went from one place to another, we just killed everything. Like when we went from like Indonesia down to Australia, we killed like 80% of the megafauna in Australia. And then it happened again when we went to the Americas. We also killed like 80% of the megafauna in the Americas when we first went there. And then it happened again in Central American islands. We just have a crazy history of just going around and killing everything. It's actually insane. Ew. What do you mean? What do you mean do not eat what this woman is cooking? I'm serious. Cause like, people are like, oh, if only we could go back to the farming days. Like everything was genuinely, we had so much more work as farmers than we did as foragers. And I'm serious. It's the same thing. It's just like when people started realizing, oh, we're doing way more work than we did hundreds of years ago. It was like, it was just we were just too far in to go back. Cause like, what do you do at that point? You know, you can't just go back to being a forager. Now you have like 100 more people to take care of, you know? And now you have all these children. You can't just go back to being a forager. You know? You know? How do you think lives for women were like? You would hate that. Everyone would hate that. Yeah, it wasn't perfect for everybody. Do you think life is perfect now? I hate living now too. Do you think why do you think people are so upset all the time? Do you think anybody is enjoying the way that society is? And sure, child mortality rates. Sure, infant mortality rates have gone down. But come on. Come on, dude. Do my eyes deceive me? Appears to have been nothing. No, you didn't have to do hunting and gathering for all day. You had to do it for like 30 hours a week. And then farming is when it was normalized to work more. Okay, dude. What are your thoughts? What books have you read on the subject? What have you read? Ah! Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Where's the caveman that wrote down his timesheet of hunting and gathering? I don't know, we didn't really need to. Why would somebody do that? I think you're wrong on every point you made personally. What's Gloomwood about? It's a stealth game. Even though I just shot people. Okay. People weren't smarter back then, and people are not smarter now. However, our collective knowledge as a species has grown. You know? Our ability to cooperate and work with other people has grown better over time. And that's the only reason that we are in society in the way that we are now. You know? Because individual knowledge per person has not grown or decreased since then. Honestly, it's probably decreased. Because back then you had to know all of these things about very specific like plants and stuff and how to keep alive and how to make certain tools and stuff like that. And who the fuck knows how to do that now? Who the fuck knows how to... I don't know how to do that. Do you guys know how to do that? Of course modern medicine has prevented many disasters. Why are you talking about modern medicine? I'm not talking about modern medicine. What the fuck are you talking about? Did I say a single thing about modern medicine? What the hell are you talking about? What was I talking about? I'll have you know I read 100 pages about anthropology, so I know a lot. Okay. Well, I went through here. Now what? What? I don't... They have keys? Yeah, it's a stealth game. You were saying we be hunter and gatherer, what do you mean? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that because our brains are so... Our brains want us to be hunters and gatherers. You know? But obviously that's not the best for everyone. You know, that's not the best lifestyle for everyone. And the thing, and I've been a big believer, I've been a Luddite for a very long time. And the book that I'm reading is just solidifying it more. And the way that things are now in society are bad for our brain, and they're not fulfilling. They don't make us happy. And it sucks. You know? You know? And not all people lived the same way back then, you know? There were lots of different people all over the world that lived in very different ways, that did different things. And it's really hard to figure out how, you know, how really anybody lived. Because what do we have? We have bones. We have some drawings sometimes, but not all the time. Go live in the forest? I don't want to live in the forest. I never said I want to live in the forest. I never said we should be hunters and gatherers again. I'm just saying, if you suffer from severe mental conditions, perhaps think about why. Perhaps think about corporations. Perhaps think about how they have been able to grow very, very, very much, you know? Perhaps think about the ways that society does differ from back then. And perhaps think about what would be fulfilling for you, you know? You know? I never said I want to live in the forest. You guys are putting words into my mouth. I never said I want to live in the forest. I never said we should get rid of modern medicine. Absolutely not. Go get vaccinated. I'm completely vaccinated. Go get vaccinated. I believe in vaccines. I'm gonna say it right now. I believe heavily in, I love vaccines. I love drinking vaccine fluid. I love it. I love not having COVID and other things. Oh my God. I never said any of that. I cannot believe, this is exactly like Twitter. People, you'll be like, oh, this was a thing that happened, and this was good for our brains because it was fulfilling, and then people are like, huh? What do you think we should go back? I can't believe you hate modern medicine. I can't believe you think we should kill children. I didn't say that. When did I say that? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And I also said that agriculture was the decline of man. I did say that. I did say that. Genuinely, it was more work. And like the thing is that, like, do you think, okay, there are other modern like examples of this. Do you genuinely think that emailing is less work than sending snail mail? Do you think that that hasn't created more problems for us than snail mail? It's faster. Technically, yeah, it's less work. However, you just sped up the process and gave yourself so much more stress. And now you have now you have this need to like respond right away as well, where like you didn't have that with snail mail, you know? Faster communication is better for humanity. Well, now you have to email people immediately. Just turn off your notifications? Why do you think I'm talking about me specifically? I don't have a job where I need to email people. Who do you think I'm emailing? And if you have a job where you need to email people, you can't just turn off your notifications. What? People are coughing. Anyway, agriculture was also the big thing with infectious diseases as well, you know, because we were staying in one spot a lot of the time and we were having all these kids. And it's also kind of like a Ponzi scheme where it's like, yeah, now you can have more kids because you have all of this wheat and grain. However, now you have more mouths to feed, so now you need more wheat and grain. And now you're making even more children because you know? And you were also, you know, like you couldn't have 1 billion children. Normally, a lot of people would wait multiple years in between having kids when they were foragers. What the fuck is that sound? Because you couldn't take care of multiple infants when you were walking around all the time, moving from place to place. But once you started farming, you could have as many children as you wanted. Whoa! I had a key. That didn't do anything. Technically not true? What about it? Okay. And I think a lot of people also think about kept breeding till their offspring survived? Yeah, what about it? Why do you keep saying smiley faces? I'm gonna ban you if you keep saying smiley faces. It sounds like you're being condescending. And I don't like that tone. I'm serious. X is the issue and it was better in the past. I never said that. Okay, there's a difference between things being fulfilling and good for our brains and it being good for the survival of humanity. Those are two different things, okay? And things being good for our mental health is mostly what I'm talking about. Not for the survival of people. Okay. Most of us would not be alive back then, you know? Most of us would have died in childbirth, probably. Most of us would have died, you know, within the first 10 years of living, probably. You know? That's not good. That's not great. You know? But evolution always prefers, you know, to keep people alive, keep more people alive under worse conditions. And that's mostly what has happened in the past 10,000 years. You know? Because, yeah, more people can survive, but they're not happy about it. Today is good for humanity, but not for the brain? Yeah, that's my point. Congratulations, you finally got it. Sometimes people make me actually hate streaming. I'm serious. I don't... Just talking to the most brain-dead people on Earth is like... It's not good for my mental health, you know? I can't believe we're not even an hour into the stream and we're already here. I can't believe that. But instead of listening, people love to be condescending. People love to be... actually, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to... Okay. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Anyway. An hour in. Am I insane? Can I have like a conversation with people about things that I've learned and then them be like, no, 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 no! Like, can we just have a conversation? Like, am I not allowed to have a conversation? Like, ever? Isn't that what streaming is about? To have conversations? Like, what? Genuinely what? I can't talk about, like, anything that I have, like, stumbled upon and is interesting topics. Do we all just have to just sit there and be like, no, I would never learn about anything? Let's never learn about anything. I think that's good. I think we should never learn anything ever. I know, that especially, like, really upsets me. Is that, like, when people just want to bait me into being angry. Cause it, like, do you think being angry is fun? Like, I don't want to be angry. And, like, that's not a respectful way to talk to somebody. It just, like, to bait them into being angry, that's not respectful. Like, I'm being completely serious. Like, my streaming self is not some kind of, like, persona. This is just me. I'm just talking. When I get angry on stream, I'm not doing it for fucking content. I'm genuinely angry. I am not a gigantic streamer. I don't do things for fucking content. Yeah, it's not a bit. It's not, I don't know if it is for other streamers. I don't care. I'm not them. It's not a bit with me. I genuinely just want to have conversations. And I get angry easily. And I don't mean to. But I think people see that a lot and they're like, oh, this is funny somehow. This is, like, really funny. And even when I say I'm serious, I don't know if people think that I'm actually serious, but I am. I just want to have genuine conversations about things that I've learned. I'm not the best at explaining things, and I know that, but give me a little while, my God. Give me a fucking few minutes for me to, like, make my thoughts cohere and I can articulate things as well as I can. I'm not the best at explaining things in the world. I think all of you know that. I'm bad at explaining things. I just want to share new things I've learned. Man. Hi, Gron. Hello. No, I don't know anything about quantum physics. I mean, I like to debate things. I like to debate things on stream, but I like to do it in a way that's respectful. And not just yelling at people. Like, I don't... Like, do people really assume that every streamer is putting on, like, some kind of persona? Like, do you guys assume that? Real question. Cause, like, I don't get mad for content. I just genuinely am mad. Like, maybe I get mad so, like, frequently that people think it's like a joke or something, and, like, no way that's real. Who the hell gets angry that easily? But it's not. You know? You know? Yeah, there's a lot of people that want to argue just to win or make the other person mad, not because they care about what they're talking about. Yeah, no, I agree. 100%. And I don't welcome people like that into my chat, because I genuinely want to, like, talk and have conversations about things that I think are interesting. I'm not saying get rid of fucking modern medicine. I'm not even saying go back to being a fucking forager. Those stupid ass smiley faces make me so pissed off. Like, they're genuinely... Like, nobody uses those genuinely. They're not genuine smile faces. Those are not what you use to actually portray, like, happiness. Those are something that you use, like, to be condescending or to be, like, sarcastic about something. That is a sarcastic face. Hang on, waiting. Yeah, I mean, there's a few character VTubers, but I feel like I don't know how it is to watch me, I assume it's just like watching a... I think you're like this in real life, which is the scary thing. Yeah, I am. I mean, I don't normally like debate a lot of things. I don't normally debate like a ton of things with IRL people. So I don't normally get into conversations with people that are controversial or anything like that. So that doesn't normally happen IRL a lot. Hi chair, smile. Why is that in a Scottish accent? Very Redditor-ish. I mean, I don't know. I think they were probably joking, maybe. But like also like if you, how can like I don't know how you cannot tell that there are times where I'm trying to talk about things in a serious way and like debate them, you know? And then there are other times where I'm not being serious. I think everybody has those facets of themselves. I think everybody has times where they're joking and when they're serious. Everyone does that. That's a very normal thing for humans to do. That's very normal. That is very normal. And if you can't tell which one I'm doing, I don't know. Work on your fucking people reading. Work on it, because you have some fucking shit to work on. You're fucking stupid. I'm gonna be real with you. You know? 99% of Twitch chat does not know how to talk to a real person. I'm the 1% who can. Genuinely, Kaylin, out of everybody, you're very normal. You know? No, I don't think you are socially stupid, Carp. I think you're pretty normal too. I mean, beside all of your messages where you're like, I have milk leaking out of my orifices, or like weird stuff that you say, like besides that stuff, like those things are very like, those are obviously jokes. You never cross boundaries, you never be weird, like actually, you know? It's just, it's so annoying having people that can't read the fucking room. Like, how do you not know that I'm actually getting angry? Like, what? It's not a bit. It's not a bit. It's not a bit. I don't want to be angry. And people trying to make me angry on purpose, I'm not even just like specifically talking about today, but like other circumstances where people like genuinely just try to make me angry as they can and just like play with me. Like that feels, I'm not a toy that you can play with. Like I'm not, it's genuinely disrespectful. I don't want to be treated that way. That doesn't feel nice. I don't want to be angry. Being angry is just not fun. And I don't understand people who are like that too. I don't understand people who are like, oh, I made them angry. That's so funny. How is it funny? When I make somebody angry, I feel bad. Like I feel bad. I feel like I did something wrong. I don't understand people who are like that. That's such a foreign concept to me. That's so weird. You know? I don't know, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I was also reading about Neanderthals. And, frothy frauder Frieda. Trying to be jovial and diffuse things with dumb jokes with only words sometimes. No, I think it works. I think I mean, it does depend on who you're around and how much they understand what you're trying to do, for sure. And it's also good in a Twitch chat because, like, when I see people being silly in a Twitch chat, like, especially when I'm angry, it's not like, if I'm not in the mood to be, like, jokey again yet, then I'll just ignore it. But I do always appreciate that they're trying to, like, make things, like, diffuse the conversation, you know? But men belong to women with sticks. Yeah, I'm not saying that everything was easy. I'm not saying that, like, life was easy. Life has never been easy. For anyone. You know? It's just that we were in the middle of the food chain. Like, until very recently. We were in the middle of the food chain until very recently. And, like, we just kind of, like, jumped to the top just because we're smart. Smart. You know? And that's kind of fucked up, too. We're not used to being the top of the food chain. We are now, but that's kind of, like, that's weird. Like, I'm still scared of lions. I'm scared of lions. Are you guys scared of lions? Yeah, being really smart is very OP. It's pretty cool. It's pretty crazy style. I mean, there are a lot of other species of homos. You know, you're close to the top for a long while. I mean, yeah, not in, like, the smack middle of it, but, you know, there were definitely things that we should have been scared of, and we're still scared of, you know? Yeah, and not just mammoths, just like a ton of animals. Just so many animals. We killed a lot of them. I honestly didn't know that. I didn't know that I knew that we made a lot of species go extinct, but I didn't know it was like 80% of Australia and America's megafauna. That's a lot. That's a lot of animals that we killed. That's a fucking lot. And that was back when we didn't even have that many people on Earth. There were like a few million. You know? Maybe they shouldn't have been so big and tasty. That's so, I don't know. Like, I didn't know that. That's very interesting. We became pretty dominant since the survivors had crazy endurance and throwing power. Yeah, yeah. Pretty cool. Lions are ambush predators, right? They tend not to attack unless your back is turned. I don't know. We also bred Neanderthals out of existence because male Neanderthals were pickier than male humans. They were pickier? That's interesting. I think a lot of people are like, oh, Neanderthals were literally just better in every way to Homo sapiens. Okay, then why are they gone? Why are they dead? Why are they dead and we're not? Because, like, yeah, they were stronger, but they couldn't cooperate like we can. They couldn't communicate like we can. They were incels. They were incels. They were incels. No, that was before we could farm. We only started farming 10,000 years ago. That's not very long ago. That's a really recent time, you know? Passenger pigeons used to be around 3 to 5 billion in North America. They presumed extinct in 1914. I have more Neanderthal DNA than 50% of people on 23andMe. Yeah, a lot of people from, like, the Middle East are very high in Neanderthal DNA. I didn't know that either. I don't think I have any Neanderthal DNA. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty interesting to have, like... And there were, like, a lot of species of homos, chat. There were a lot of species of homos. There weren't just Neanderthals and Homo sapiens. There were, like, 10 others at least. You know? We're still finding stuff. We're still finding stuff that's like, oh shit, this is from a species of homo that we didn't know. We're all homos, chat. Although, I don't know. Your thoughts on normal... What is normal, Avo? I hate being Neanderthalian, a species of homo. Yeah, there were bad times when we were foragers. Of course there were. We lost like half of our children. But so do cats. A lot of animals do that. Cats also, if you have a cat that's like birthing, you know, they're probably gonna lose half of their kittens. You know. Less children sounds good. I don't know. I mean, imagine for a second. Imagine, and you're gonna have to use a lot of empathy right now, okay? Just a precursor to this conversation. Imagine having empathy. Now, imagine wanting children even. And then, imagine losing your child. That sucks. That would suck. 2 steps too far from me. A Twitch chatter. No, I cannot imagine that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But... Oh, I can't go this way. I'm sorry. Damn, I'm sorry. Damn, you really want me to play this game that bad? It's not even a perfect game. I don't even want to try. All right, okay. All right, that's okay. I didn't say you had to try to have kids. Ox, thank you for gifting a sub to loading, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very muchies. Thank you very muchies. I never said modern medicine was bad. I love modern medicine. I love modern medicine. I love eating vaccine. I love having autism vaccine. It's my favorite kind of autism. Okay. I'm adoption pilled. Really? That's nice. Open? Ah! Hell yeah, brother. Almost 1 billion years ago, when it's thought that humanity almost went extinct, only around 12,000 humans remained, and that affected the diversity of the species. Yeah. Can you believe that there was a time that was like... There were not that many humans on Earth. There were not a lot. There was not very many. And we remain there's a toilet! There's a toilet! There's a key in the toilet! Market restroom key. And look at us now! We've continued our trend of killing and extincting and harming. Yippee. And I'm not gonna be an eco-fascist. I'm not gonna be like, oh, humans are the real disease. Humans, we should kill all humans. I'm not gonna be like that either. You know? Because I hate people like that. And what the world would be like if Ava was a real person. I think the world would be fucked for real. I think that's terrifying. What a terrifying thought. What a scary, scary thought. Closed. Because I don't... Yeah, there's a lot of problems. You make a good humans or a disease villain? No, I hate people like that. I hate people that say that. It's so annoying. Like, what are you gonna do? If you really believe that most humans should die, are you gonna be one of the ones that takes one for the team? No. You think you're special. You think you would be one of the ones that would live. No one wants to die. Like, all of us have, like, all of us have an instinct to keep surviving. You don't want to die. You're not going to be one of the ones that takes one for the team. Why are you advocating this kind of solution to a problem, to what you think is a problem? It's just silly. It's so funny. I immediately know what kind of person people are when they say that kind of stuff. So weird. Mr. Angel of Death here. Yeah, I'm one of the... And yeah, everybody thinks that they're one of the good ones. Oh, I'm one of the ones that would be good for society. Oh, are you? How are you deciding that? How do you decide that? Who decides that? Okay, well, I could go back up here. And like, do you think that if humans... I'm not saying this with any kind of... I don't have a thought on this. I don't have a solution to this. I don't have thoughts on this. Do you think that if humans did not evolve to the way that we are now, do you think if we did go extinct, you know, 60,000 years ago, when we were still foragers and there was not many of us, if we went extinct back then, do you think a different kind of species of animal would have evolved similarly and took over the entire world? Do you think something would have happened in something's evolution to like catalyst some kind of like big movement in some kind of species eventually? Like, maybe it could have happened. And do you think they would have had the same kind of view that we do? Like, oh, half of them think that, oh, our species is a scourge. Our species is a terrible thing. And then the other half are like, no, we're not. We're doing good. I think the planet should die. I don't know. I mean, first of all, they'd have to have the kind of intelligence to even think those thoughts. One of the things that sets humans apart from other species is our ability to imagine things that aren't physically there. To imagine ideas, strategies. What is a corporation? That's not a physical entity. It's a... It's a legal entity, but it's not a physical thing. You know? If every person who worked for any corporation died, the corporation would still exist. You know? It's not a physical thing. But we have corporations because we can imagine them as a thing. You know? And because humans can cooperate in numbers of thousands and millions. Which we didn't used to be able to do. You know, because how could you? How could you do that without, like... without things that... like the way that they are now? Because before... we were working in groups of, like, you know... at the very most... like 100, you know, back when we were foragers. Not farmers. I'm not talking about farming. Farming is silly. We're not talking about farming. We're not talking about the age of farming. We're not talking about the agricultural revolution. We're talking about 60,000 years ago when we were foragers, hunter-gatherers. Okay? And like, we weren't working in massive teams. It's really hard to even do that, because once you start getting... Whoa! I can open this? Farming is beneath us! And it's not even like... well, I don't know. But that's another thing that sets us apart from other species of animals, is to like cooperate with really big groups of people. Because, like, if Neanderthals versus Homo sapiens had a war, who do you think would win, chat? Can you guys tell me who you think would win? If we had, like, not one-on-one. One-on-one Neanderthals would win, because they're just stronger. But if you had, like, a group of 50 Neanderthals versus 50 Homo sapiens, who do you think would win? Obviously it would be us. Because of our ability to work together, to have thoughts, to... well, I mean, they can have thoughts too, but... because of our ability to communicate... communication is that's a big thing, chat. Gossiping helped us survive. Okay? We all gossip. And there have been plenty of studies. I don't want to hear it, okay? There have been plenty of studies that have showed that men gossip just as much as women do. Okay? I don't want to hear any kind of gossiping is a woman thing. It's not. Okay? There have also been studies that show that when women talk just as much as men do, people perceive the women talking more than the men do, even when they talk the same amount. So that's one reason why people think that gossip is a woman thing. But anyway, gossiping helped us survive. Everyone. You know? Writing was probably very important. I think so too. Yeah, writing definitely helped us have collective knowledge as a species more, for sure. For sure. For sure. I think so. What are your thoughts on modding Avo in your chat? Do you think she'll act the same or she'll change and be more composed as a moderator? Why is Avo a woman? Congrats, Avo. Congratulations. Wait, what is this? An emerald ring. Ava. Congrats on the transition, Ava. Anyway. I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything about ancient anthropology. I don't. I'm just reading a book and I find the things that I find in it are very interesting to me. And it's definitely opened my mind to thinking differently about the past and how our species was in the past. And it's also given me a good timeline of how of how and when things happened, for sure. For sure. But anyway. Oh, the lift to my whatever. No, I don't want a Neanderthal man. I do not want I don't want to oh, little guy. I don't think things were perfect back then. Okay. Wow. Wait, what is it? Have I gone in here? Writing is the work of the devil. What is this? Oh. Okay. Open? And just so many things have changed in the past 10,000 years. So many things have changed. Like, our brains can't keep up. Our brains are still in monkey mode. Not monkey mode, but forager mode. You know? That's why I think, I mean, have you ever been to an antique shop? Have you ever been to a thrift store? Genuinely, I mean, this is just me. But it really brings out my forager brain. I just love looking through all of the weird things. It's like, oh, I can pick this out and I can pick this out. It's just so fun. I think that's my brain from 10,000 years ago. That's my old brain. I did answer your question. I asked, why is Avo a woman? I went to a huge flea market last week. It was like a museum on the street. I love flea markets. Flea markets and thrift shops and whatever. And whatever. The stick thing? The penis? The penis? I mean, I think we all have genitals. Oh, if you see a cool... Just an opinion. I think we all have genitals, probably. If you see a cool stick, you grab it. I do that too. Only I have those. Unfortunately, the thing about big cities is that when you go to antique shops, everything is like super, uh-oh, I'm a man. Everything is so overpriced. It's unfortunate. You have strong male genes. The perfect weapon. I used to, when I was younger and I used to go into like park trails that were really woody, like foresty, I would always grab a stick. And I think we have to do something with this as well. But I don't know what. We have to reset the electrical grid or whatever that works for like 2 buildings or something. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think the main man trait is kissing man with tongue even. I think so too. Cool stones? For sure! For sure! Especially if you're like at a really... especially if you're at like a body of water and you pick up all the flat stones that you can to skip them. I love skipping rocks. I'm good at it sometimes. I'm good at skipping rocks sometimes. But not all the time. It depends on the body of water. It depends big time. It depends big time on the body of water. Hi Wolf. I'm no, I'm not winning. I actually don't know what to do. Homo erectus. Imagine being Homo erectus. Silly. Couldn't be me. I'm Homo sapien. I like to be the wise man. I've also gotten big into lamps lately. Have you guys ever seen a Turkish lamp? Those are so beautiful. Look up Turkish lamp right now. Look it up right now. They're beautiful. They're all mosaic-y. Turkish lamp. What do you mean the lickable one? Are you insane? I did it. It is cool. Aren't they pretty? I love them. I want a Turkish lamp. I don't think they're super expensive. They're definitely less expensive than Tiffany lamps are, which are kind of the same, but different. They're all over the place in London. Really? That's crazy. Well, I don't want to go to London, though. Can I go somewhere else and find Turkish lamps? I don't really want... I don't really want to go there. All I see are pictures... No, Turkish lamp! Not lamb! Katzen! Hey! The lickable ones, I think you're thinking of salt lamps, which are, you don't really see those around anymore. Those were a very big thing back in the, back in like 2015, where people were like, oh, I want my room to be boho, which isn't really a thing anymore. Even interior design goes through trends, chat. You know? Wow, wow, wow. I can't imagine anywhere else in the world where you can get Turkish lamps. Not Kattens? No. Why is there a salt lick on your throat? I did like licking salt licks. They were pretty good. You would go to Home Depot and I would lick the salt licks. What is this one? Where does this go? Wait, does this not go anywhere? Oh, it's not down. Okay. Okay. Well, I also don't... I don't know if I want to go to Turkey. I mean, I think Turkey is an interesting... Turkey is such an interesting place to me. But I don't really have, you know, I don't have the means to go to Turkey right now. You know? Okay, this is the same room. I thought it was a bit. Where she talks about taking bites of the salt lamp in her house every time she walks past it while growing up, and then years later finding out the model had to be recalled because it was giving people who ate it brain damage. You're not supposed to actually eat salt lamps! What? You're not supposed to eat salt lamps. You can, but you're not really supposed to. Can we not lick it? I mean, I don't, I guess it depends. Oh, I fucked up. Dude, just buy salt. Buy a salt shaker. That's where you get your salt from. My gosh. It tasted good. I mean, it would. If I had a salt lamp. At one point, I did want a salt lamp. But I never ended up getting one. Because they were like $50 or whatever. And... Chat, I don't know where to go in this game. You want me to play this game, but I don't even know where to go in it. I don't know. I don't know. Like from the Himalayas? Yeah, Himalayan salt lamp, the ones that are pink. Who wants her to play this? Kaylin and other people. Other people besides you exist, Gron. Did you know that? Did you know that? I'll have you know that there are at least 2 other people in chat. What? I am enjoying being a gloomer, I just don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. And this is a... Like, I think you're supposed to turn off, like, all the lamps that you see. I'm always very neutral regarding your games. I assume the majority is too. That's what I always assume too. But then some people are like, Frieda, please play this game, please, 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 please. Are there games that you want me to play right now, chat? Ignore how I was just making fun of people who want me to play games. I never did that. Yes, Avo, you're like the worst offender. I wasn't actually even thinking about you though. I wasn't thinking about anybody in particular. Can I go out here? No? Okay. Please, please play Jack and Daxter, please! Why Jack 2? What is Jack 2 even? No! No, but anyway, the guy in the book was talking about how the agricultural revolution was the biggest fraud in history. Because a lot of people think about it these days as if like some kind of like, if you went back to just being a farmer, you would be fixed. And no. No. Nor. Nor. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, please. No. It's honest work. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I've killed everybody and I thought that would fix my problems. I thought that would fix my problems and I was like, I thought that too. I was like, oh, farming is the thing that would fix everybody. And I think that's what people are largely talking about when they're like, oh, I want a trad lifestyle. That's not gonna fix you. You're just gonna be stressed. And that was one of the things, like, when I was in a class in college that was talking about hormones, my endocrinology class. When I was in that class, there were parts of the book that were talking about, stress, and how your body responds to stress hormonally. And it was talking about like, yeah, back in the Forager days, you know, back in the Forager days, things weren't as stressful. And I was like, huh? Like, even when I read that in college, I was like, huh? What do you mean it wasn't stressful? But they mostly meant that it wasn't constant stress like we have stress now. And I think I kind of agree with that after going through that class and reading the book that I am now. I feel like I kind of agree with that because yeah, there was stress for sure. I'm not saying there was none. So don't come after me and be like, oh yeah, actually people were stressed. Yeah, yes, there was stress. But it wasn't constant stress. It was just occasional moments of high stress. You know, it wasn't constant stress like it is now. And our bodies aren't really made for that. Our bodies are okay with having, you know, infrequent periods of high stress. But not particularly constant stress. What do you mean am I in constant stress? Yeah. Are you not? Yeah, I feel constantly stressed. Food scarcity was not as big of a problem as people think it was. In the forager days, not in the farming days. I'm not talking about farming. I'm talking about hunting and gathering. It was a problem, yeah, sometimes. But a lot of the time we kept to areas where we knew we could always find food. And we had a massive variety of different foods that we ate. So if the supply of one thing went away for a while, we would be okay. Because we had a bunch of other variety of food to eat. We had all of these different fruits and vegetables that we could pick, and all these different things that we could hunt. You know? You know? So if one thing went away, and that was one of the things about agriculture, is that like we did start depending on one food source at one time. And if it went away for a year, people would just die. instead of having like an abundant variety of sources. It was all of a sudden like, oh, we depend on our wheat. And if we got rid of wheat, if we had a bad wheat year one time, like half of us would die, you know? And that wasn't really a thing when we were foragers, because we had all of the variety of food, you know? Yeah, people didn't develop agriculture because of a scarcity of food, by the way. That's not why agriculture was developed. And it's really interesting because agriculture developed all around the world pretty much around the same time. You know? Didn't manage to find and kill something that's no food for us. Yeah, but I mean, that was also... I mean, yeah, but that's not like a... That didn't really happen all that often. Hi, Ruby Panda. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Hi, welcome. Hello. Welcome. It happened, but like, until we, developed our current society, it happened anyway, you know? It happened to everybody. I don't know what the fuck this is. What does this turn on or off? Does this turn anything on or off? Welcome to the food stream. Welcome to the... okay, how much... I don't know anything about the Sumerian civilization. I feel like it would blow your mind. How they thrived and what they achieved. No, I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about the Sumers. What does this do? I don't know what this does. Like, I feel like, I feel like the source of the light would be near where the switch is. That's, like, how things work, normally, I think. Unless I'm, like, stupid. Do you like garlic bread? What do you think, Ruby Panda? Do you like garlic bread? I like garlic bread. I think everybody does. What a controversial topic, though. It's kind of funny how people have this picture of, like, farmers being the perfect society. And then, like, regardless of whether I'm right or wrong in what I'm saying and that foraging was easier than farming, regardless of whether I'm right or wrong about that, people just don't want to think about it. People just don't want to even entertain the thought of it being true. Why? What if it is, though? Why is that such a defensive thing? Foraging is really hard, but farming is harder. There's no way to live on Earth that is easy. Like I need to explain. I need everybody to be on the same page. I'm not saying that any way of living is particularly easy. Everything has good parts and bad parts. Okay? And I want people, I believe that even today, there is really no job out there that is just easy, right? There are things, everything is draining, everything is hard. What was that? I heard somebody say a phrase one time, it was kind of crude. But they said something like, foraging is definitely more interesting than farming for sure. Farming is some kind of idyllic or superior lifestyle to everything is because they're sheltered idiots who don't know how much it fucking sucks. But they were saying about like, they were saying something like, well, I don't know. Everything that you do in life has some kind of shit to deal with. But they said it in kind of a funnier and cruder way. But they're right. There isn't really anything that's easy. And even like, even if you are like a NEET and you have no way of working or education or anything like that, like that's not fun. Like, yeah, maybe for like a few months, like during school in the summer, it was like, okay. It was fun for a while, but after a month you just get bored. And like, there aren't really a lot of, like, unless you have like severe ADHD or something. I just like, it's not really fun. Like, yeah, there's some people who could live off of video games and just eating like ramen noodles for the rest of their life and they would be happy, but like the vast majority of people are not gonna be fulfilled doing that. That's not fucking fun. It's not fun to do that. And like, I don't want to do that. There's nothing on earth. I need some kind of schedule in my life. I need something to do. But Frieda, you're a streamer. Yes, streaming provides that for me. I don't know how to tell you that streaming does provide a schedule and some kind of structure in my life. I don't know how to tell you that. I know that's crazy to you probably, but it actually really does. I know that's insane, but sometimes you have to think about how other people's lives are different from yours. Sometimes people's lives are different from yours. I know that's crazy. I know that's weird that sometimes thinking about other people requires thoughtfulness sometimes. That's awesome. That's crazy. Never would have thought that, right? What the fuck? Ugh! Oh, the need for a routine. Everybody needs a routine. Do you think it's good just to sit there in your room and just go to sleep whenever you want? That fucking sucks. And to just eat whenever you want? This isn't about me may or may not having autism. This has nothing to do with that. Yeah, the gym takes up my time. What about it? I mean, I go to the gym every day, but like, it's not like it provides a little bit structure and it gets me out of my house, but it doesn't really provide structure and that I can do it at any time of the day. I don't really have people depending on me. I don't have people to like satisfy with it, you know? Like, it's not a necessity. We depend on Frieda. Why would I not want to sleep whenever I want? Because going to bed at noon one day and then going to bed at 6 p.m. the next day and then going to bed at midnight the next day, that sucks. And that's really bad for you, actually. Don't do that. If you want a good sleep schedule, if you want sleep to be good for you and you want good sleep, go to bed at the same time every day. Chat, I don't know where to go. I hate sleeping too. I fucking hate sleeping. I wish I could just not sleep and just have all of the time in the day to myself and just do whatever I want. I hate that I have to sleep. It's such a waste of my time. Wanna know? Do you have the answer? If you want to tell me what to do, you can. To the Twitch audience, I don't want to go to bed. I want to do things. I want to work out longer and I want to read and I want to get her out of this game. I want to skate and I want to, if you killed the goat man and looted his key. I didn't kill the goat man. No, I didn't kill him. Like the guy that the one that I was locked in a room with, the one that I was locked in a house with for a while. You never have to sleep, but you will be a little bit sleepy all the time. Worth it? Okay, even when I do get sleep, I'm still always a little bit sleepy all the time. I would take it, yeah. I'm always a little sleepy, man. Can you steal the key? How is that any different from wanting a pill instead of eating? Because eating is good! I fucking love eating food! I don't like sleeping. You can't sleep even if you want to. I don't think there's ever a time where I really want to sleep. You know? Food is tasty. Sleep is just there. Where's my... Food is delicious. I fucking love food. Are you telling me that you don't like pizza? What about a burrito? What about shawarma? I want shawarma? I want shawarma! I love shawarma. I just don't care if I sleep. I wanna be awake all day. You know? On 4 hours of sleep? Yeah, 4 hours of sleep would be fine. Although if we could get by on 4 hours of sleep, our society would be structured way differently. And it would be structured in like, you would have to work more and you would like, you wouldn't be able to do all the things that you want to do in the day anyway, because, you know. What the? Also, oh, can I make this? Oh, whoa! I made this. Like, I feel like there's so many more people that wish they didn't need to sleep than the eating pill. Like, how many of you would rather take a pill to eat rather than just eating, and you could never eat real food like forever? You just took a pill and it gave you all of your nutrients and calories. I wouldn't do that. But I don't want to sleep, you know? Like that's a completely different, those are completely different things. Those are crazy different activities. Ow. I hurted. Yeah, food pill is cringe. Don't you want to eat like chippies? Me, I love Doritos. I love tortilla chips. I don't love potato chips. I don't like potato chips very much. But tortilla chips? That shit's crazy. That shit go crazy. I love a good Dorito. I wish there were more brands of tortilla chips. I don't know why there aren't. Why is it like only Doritos? But then you have like 4 million brands of potato chip. I don't care about potato chip. I don't even want potato chip. What if I eat the food pill and get a gyro with fries anyway? No, you're not allowed to eat. Not allowed to eat food, you can only have the food pill. You know, I will eat the pill before I eat the bugs. Why would you have to eat bugs? But no one is saying you have to eat bugs. Yeah, you're not allowed to sleep if you take the sleep pill. Wow! 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 Ugh. Bugs aren't even bad. I don't think eating bugs is that. I kind of have a fear of bugs though. Yeah, I don't want to be a forager. I'm terrified of bugs. Are you kidding me? I'm terrified of bugs. I'm terrified of them. They're scary. I hate them. Yeah, I don't want to live in a forest with ticks. I never said I did. And then they were like, go live in a forest then. I never said I wanted to. Huh? I don't even like bugs. I never said I wanted to be a forager. I just meant that it was good for our brains. I'm sorry it took me a few minutes to get to the point. God damn. You don't have to be fucking condescending about it. I hate mean people. There were 2 people that I banned earlier because I was talking about foraging versus farming versus current society. And I was saying that foraging was just better for our brains and it's more fulfilling than anything else that we've done societally. And then they were like, oh, so you hate modern medicine? So you think all babies, so you think kids should die when they get birthed? So you want to live in a forest? No. No, I never said that. Huh? Shut the hell up. Key? I think I already broke in there. Well, I got a key. I like apples, so you hate oranges? Yeah. That's exactly what I compared it to. I was like, why is this like Twitter right now? Why is my Twitch chat like Twitter right now? Whenever I had somebody complain about the US to my mom, she would always tell me they'd go live in North Korea. Why is that even? How is that comparable? God, I hate people when you complain about anything, they're like, nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect, and you're allowed to be upset about it, okay? You're allowed to be upset about things. You're allowed to be upset that there's so many mental health crises in current society. I'm allowed to be upset about that. That's why everyone is so unfulfilled. Do you think working an office job is fulfilling to our forager brains? No. It's bad for us. It's just genuinely unhealthy. We are not meant to do that, and I'm allowed to be upset about it. My God. Ugh, get up here. Logical extremes are crazy. For real. For real, brother, for real. I like this middle bench. I think office jobs would be more fulfilling if you had to go scavenge for TPS reports. Yeah. You know what is fulfilling? I love antique shops. I love antique shops. I love thrift stores. I can tell you've ran past it like 40 times. What? What I'm supposed to do in the game? Sometimes I always rub my ankles together when I'm streaming because I have my feet like resting on the wall. You're in the market district? Yeah, I am. And I always like rub my ankles together and they always feel kind of numb. As one does. As a cricket does. I think you hit the early access end, unfortunately. Well, I saw, but I'm not 100% sure. I saw that when people did that in, like, I watched somebody else play through the early access like a year ago, and they stopped it like where you shoot the cannon at the wall. And then once they got to the end of it, it had like a screen that said, thank you for playing the early access. So if I actually reached it, I would think I would get a screen. You know? We have to go find all the paperwork in hidden burrows and crevices. I'd do that. I would do that too. Oh, you know what? I actually never went in here. I think that would be a good idea. Then find cannons? No, that was a year ago. That was where the early access ended a year ago. I already did that part. I've already done it. How many are up here? I don't know if I can kill them all. I can't kill them all. Where is my shotgun? How many do I have in here? I don't have any. Load it. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay, well, I have one. Okay. 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 Shoot. Okay. There are 4 in here. This is stupid. Right after you talk to the Countess in the mirror. Okay. So yeah, I'm in the marketplace. Wait, can I sneak past them, do you think? I might be able to. Hello? Okay. Okay. Wandering the streets and yapping is a great mood, though. Well, Kaylin is upset. Ah! What about the Brits in chat, huh? Have you ever thought about them? Ow, 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 Reload, 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 please have something, please have something. Yeah, I'm playing early access. I didn't even know this game was early access. And I also didn't even really know what early access meant. Now I know. I didn't know that the game was like unfinished. Like I thought, you know, I knew the game was mostly unfinished. But I thought it was gonna, like, you would be able to beat it. I thought... Wait. Open the dang... Okay. Since last year? Yeah, since last year. Yeah. Topic suggestion? Colonialism? Like colonizing? Well, it's happened a lot. Where did I get that at? Okay, hang on. Hang on! It's happened! Colonizing has happened. Sometimes. Ah! Okay. Ooh, yippee! Wow, wow! Okay. Oh my god, let's romanticize foraging. Let's romanticize foraging and half of our kids dying before the age of 10. Oh my god, let's romanticize living in the woods and being eaten alive by ticks. Yay! Oh my god. So you hate modern society? Of course I do. Yeah, I really hate it. Yeah, I do. I was born in the wrong generation. I should have been born 10,000 years ago. Ugh. Sad. And one thing about, like, you know, people are like, oh, but what if they, you know, like, they probably hated, you know, they were probably incredibly trad and, like, hated women or something. But honestly, we have no idea. No idea. Genuinely no idea about any of that kind of stuff. Okay, I did take it from here. Like, there are societies, there were, you know, there are tribes of people that probably were okay with some things and not okay with other things. There were probably tribes of Homo sapiens that were okay with homosexuality and stuff. And probably some that weren't, you know? They were probably even more diverse in ideologies than we are today, you know? There were some places where things were normal and things were not normal. And things were shunned or things were not shunned. Just how humans are. It's how we've always been. I think we were also, I'm gonna be real with you, I think we were just as, I mean, how bloody do you think things were back then? Do you think, like, a lot of tribes of Homo sapiens, like, fought with each other constantly? Or do you think that, you know, we had, like, agreements? Do you think we had friends with other tribes? I think it depends. I think it depends on the differences that we had with other people. I don't know. It's hard to say just a straight yes or no answer, isn't it? Because people were different. I think they played together. I think they played ball together. I think they played ball together. Those times were surprisingly violent. Yeah, could be. I don't know. I think it's largely undecided with people who are experts in the field. I think it's pretty... Because, like, when you look at skeletons from back then, it's actually pretty hard to decide whether the people died of, first of all, violent causes, and second of all, violent causes from other humans. You know, because, like, there can be damage to the bones, but there's no way to tell whether or not it was even from a human, or if it was from another animal, or if it was an accident, or, like, things like that. It's very difficult to decide those things. And a lot of ways of, like, the weapons that we used back then we're probably not going to do a lot of damage to bones, you know? So it's really hard to tell whether or not people were violent back then. It's difficult. I don't think they know. I think it's definitely a possibility for sure. I also I don't want to romanticize, you know, things from 60,000 years ago. I'm not romanticizing those things by the way. Ugh. Okay. I think things have always been... Once we came out of the trees, I think things were just crazy since then. Thank you for clarifying. Well, apparently it's not... apparently it's not apparent to some people. You know, so I have to clarify these things. There are a lot of different, a lot of things. I miss my twee. I miss my twee. Oh, let's go in here. I did kill people in here. Is this the same house as the... Oh my god, this is the same house. What the fuck? Okay, go up here. I think there... Wait, okay. I think there was a cupboard that I got my ammo from, I think in this house, but I don't remember where. Oh, my beloved elevators! Yippee! I don't know anything about history in the past 2,000 years. I don't care. I don't give a shart. And it was also one thing that was... Sorry I keep talking about this book. I just... I've been really interested in reading it. It's very fun. There was one thing that the author worded in the book that said there was a point, not a specific point, but like a general area in human history where it wasn't history and it was just biology, which makes, you know, that's kind of obvious. But the way that it's worded, I think, is interesting. Because it's like, you know, all of a sudden we started doing things that weren't just biological things. You know? There was a point in time where we stopped doing things just for survival and just for, you know, the greater good of our species. And things that weren't just inherently biological, and it started being actual history, you know? That's very interesting. Which book? I'll tell you! It's called Sapiens. It's by some guy. I don't know why the fuck people ever remember the names of authors. I don't think I've ever remembered the name of an author in my life. I don't fucking know what their name is. I know the name of the book. I don't know. If I saw the name, I would know it. I would see it. But I don't know what his name is. Zero respect. I don't know. The book was recommended to me. And then I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. Yuval Noah Harari. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah. Credit is important. I could fucking good look the book up. Literally look it up. It's not a hard to find book. It's literally just there. But anyway, I recommend it. It's very interesting. Very good book. I'm only 100 pages in, but it's pretty good. Where is the thing? Nice link bot. Dude. Where's that ammo I picked up earlier? What the hell? It also reminded me of how, like, humans are today. Of how, also, hi Romeo. Of how, you know, people are just born into a society, and I know this sounds insane. I know this is a, what is it called? Conspiracy buzzword kind of thing, but they just don't question it. You know, and it's like, oh, I'm born into, yeah, I go to school and I get a job, and then I have a family and I die. Like, that's kind of how we've kind of always been. But the way that we do it is very different from how we used to do it. Obviously. And it and I don't know. It's very fun to kind of remember that we're just animals, you know? And kind of remember, like, why do we have office jobs? What the fuck is an office job? Why do I send emails all day and that's all I do? Like, what? Why? Why am I here, you know? I just think it's good to remember that sometimes, you know? We're just creatures. We're just creatures. I think thinking about things in different ways is very good for us. Very good for your brain, you know? Yeah, and some people will be like, actually, no, I'm not an animal, thank you. I did not evolve from common ancestors with chimps, thank you. If we evolved from, these guys, then where are they at? Then why are chimps still here? Okay. We didn't evolve from chimps. No one said we did. I don't know where they're getting that from. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with language. People are like, if English evolved from German, it didn't evolve from German! It didn't! No one said that. Literally no one said that. No one said it had evolved from German. Only people who are incredibly unknowledgeable on the topic said it evolved from German. And why are you listening to them in the first place? No one said it evolved from German. No one said that. No one said that. Please. This is a nice mirror. Ooh, evolution kind of been losing me recently. If I'm animal, then why monkeys exist? Then why do monkey exist? Ah! Put you down over here. Okay. There it is! I've been looking for you, my beloved. Woo! Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Wow, cool beans. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, I guess. The Sumerian gods were actual aliens from outer space. That is silly. That's just silly. We don't have to... I don't know why people always like to look to outer space and weird conspiracies in order to have some kind of, like, fun with, like, the world and the universe. Because, like, if you know anything about... If you want to look at... Who was that person? Who was that mycologist who was like, if you want to look at aliens, then look in the ground. Look at fungus, okay? Look at funguses. Those are real life aliens. They are fucking... They're like any other aliens that you could... There's no alarm here. That you could ever see, and they're fucking weird as shit, and they're in our literal dirt. They're in our dirt. And they're right there. Look at them. You know? Look at those weird-ass mushrooms. They are weird. I had a mushroom phase. Oh, what is this? Huh. There's a light. Oh. Yeah, I had a mushroom phase. I'm a mushroom girl. Is this a second light? Oh. Look at dirt when someone says aliens. You don't know anything about mycology and it shows. Have you ever, instead of looking at video game lore, have you thought about looking at real life lore, chat? Have you thought about looking at the wonders of the world? There's a lot. There's a lot of things out there that are very interesting and very cool. You don't need to read about Skyrim lore. Read about mushrooms. Okay? Read about the hunter-gatherers. Read about quantum physics. That's real life magic. And I'm dead serious. I'm fucking for real. I'm the one who told you about flounders? Yeah, that's crazy real life lore. That shit go crazy. Yeah, I don't know about the past 2,000 years of human history, because that shit's all boring. But before that, that goes crazy. I love that shit. I don't care about war. I want to go back to the times where we don't even understand, we don't even know if there was war or not. Probably. Do you think, okay. Chat, can we talk about something? Do you think, what's your thoughts on this theory? What are your thoughts on why Neanderthals died out? Do you think that we killed them all? Do you think it was very bloody? Or do you think that we mated with them and then they just kind of died off and we're just kind of the ones that survived? Killed them, I killed them, I think. Wow. I believe a mix of the two. Probably. I think so too. We fucked them out of existence. I mean, certainly we definitely had sex with a Neanderthal or two. As taboo as it could have been back then. I don't know. Fuck you mean we? The royal we! I mean, they're literally hairy and jacked, perfect human. Not really. I kid. I joke. I joke. I get it now. No. Not really. No, I'm joking. I kid. I don't know where these other switches could be. I think if Neanderthals existed, I think a lot of people would be very racist toward them. I think people would fucking hate Neanderthals. Like, imagine if we had some kind— oh. Does this one also work? Like, imagine all of the humans on Earth today are Homo sapiens. We are literally all the same species, and there's crazy racism and just intolerance of just fucking everything. Imagine if there were actual other species of homos. Okay, that does not count. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, there was at one point a lot of diversity of the human species, you know? There were a lot of different homos. There were lots. There weren't just Homo— I don't know what Neanderthals are called. There weren't just Sapiens, Neanderthals, and Erectus, you know? There was like 10 others. What'd she say? Homos? We're all homos. Personally, I like being on top of the food chain. Whether it's deserved or not. I enjoy Homo Neanderthal. No, it's not Neanderthal. They're called like Neanderthal. It's not exactly Neanderthal. I don't know what it is. Wow. Neanderthalensis. Neandy's nuts. Nyan. Hi, Shiro. Hi, Shibo. Wow. Hunt a lion? That's the thing. We didn't hunt by one person. We hunted in groups, brother. That's the whole thing about Homo sapiens. We worked together. We communicated. We came up with strategies to kill, you know? That's one of the biggest things that sets us apart from even other species of Homo. Especially other animals, for sure. You know? For sure sets us apart, 100%. Our ability to communicate and to cooperate and to think up things that aren't physically there, that's crazy. Our brains are crazy for that. And thinking about that, like when I had like my phase when I was in high school of like, even in philosophy, but thinking about like things that humans just don't know. Like there's a lot of topics that we don't know a lot about. But thinking about topics that we don't know anything about and are really, really hard to wrap our mind around. Like a lot of things in quantum mechanics, and a lot of things philosophically, a lot of things, especially in those two topics. It was never really meant for animals to try to understand those things. You know? Why do we think that they are able to be understood? Like even in statistics as well is incredibly counterintuitive. Like, are you saying that you understand the Monty Hall problem? I bring it up all the time. What the fuck? No one are you telling me that the Monty Hall problem is intuitive to you? Sure, you might understand it and you might understand what to do in that scenario, but that's different from truly it being intuitive. That's not fucking intuitive. What the fuck is that? What the actual, like it's a very good example, and I bring it up all the time with the Monty Hall problem because like most people know about it. It's very simple. So it's pretty easy to understand what it is, but it's not easy to understand why we should understand it. But it's like, what is that? What is that? What is the Monty Hall problem? It's so counterintuitive. Ah! They're just things that are just crazy. Crazy on Earth, and are we really meant to understand them? Like, I'm glad we understand things to the extent that we do, because I'm a very curious person, you know? I like to understand things, I like to understand why and how things work. And, you know, without that knowledge, without the collective, you know, knowledge of things that humanity now has, it would be sad. You would always wonder, like, why do we see the sun in the sky, you know? I was actually, you know, another thing that that book was talking about was something that I thought was really interesting. And before, you know, it's a very recent discovery that we know how children are born and how biologically it happens. And there were a few tribes that actually, like in, you know, a few tens of thousands of years ago, that might have thought that, you know, it wasn't one man that got a woman pregnant. And there were some that probably believed that, like, it had to be, like, multiple men to get one woman pregnant. And that they also, a lot of men, and a lot of women as well, you know, strung together to help raise one child. Because the men were like, oh, this is all of our children. This is my children and his child and this girl's child. You know? Not all tribes believe that, though. Ugh. Cringe. They be fucking back then for real. And I know it could be blasphemous for that to happen. But see, you know, 50,000 years ago, we did not have the concept of marriage, so keep that in mind, chat. I know it may be blasphemous. Keep it in mind, you know. We didn't know God. You know, I don't know. There were maybe some people that had some kind of concept of marriage. I don't know. All of these tribes were different. They were all different. They all had different beliefs and different things, and they didn't know. They didn't. I don't know. Because really, I mean, how would you know that one man gets one woman pregnant? You didn't know what sperm and eggs were. You think people 50,000 years ago knew what a sperm was? They didn't know what a sperm, they didn't even know what a cell was in general. You know? Soaking? Huh? That's only done in Utah. Yeah, kids look like their parents, but like not all the time. You know, there's some, like, I don't know. And there's like bacteria like 150 years. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That blew my mind. That fucking blew my mind. Are you telling me the Black Plague was 7 years? What the fuck? Did anybody else know it was only 7 years long? Are you, like, how was it not at least 50? I thought it was hundreds of years. Only? Yeah, why was it only 7 years? Where did it go? How did it go away? It's talked about as if it was an age. That's one thing, yeah. I think when people like to talk about it as if it was like an age of like, you know, medieval times. Like, I mean, that's not short. I know, but like, yeah, it's talked about as if it was like an age. I thought it was like at the very least 50 years. I mean, I wasn't alive back then, so I don't know. Oh, wait, okay. Okay, I want to save. Okay. Need population for disease to spread. If half the population dies like it did, kind of hard to keep it spreading, no? Yeah, and I guess after people... I mean, did people get the Black Plague and survive? Like, could you ever get it and keep living? It did, it certainly did take out a lot of people. Yes, Frieda? Okay. Because, you know, they didn't have modern medicine. And they were not... So, people either died or they got it and kept living, and then they had a resistance to it for a while. So I guess that's probably just what happened. Okay, I need 2 more levers to pull. I wonder where they're at. But yeah, I would love to have a plague-themed room in my house somewhere. That'd be really cool. Those fucking plague doctor masks are the creepiest things on earth. And they really were like, oh, let's stuff some nice smelling flowers at the end of our beak. Yeah, that'll help us. You fucking idiots. You dumbasses. Well, okay. It did take out a lot of people. I mean, I don't even know how many people died from the plague. Ah! Oh man, my triceps. Shoo-wee. Shoo-wee. My twiceps. They unnerving as heck. When the plague happened, I think mass rat killings happened. Oh, that's also, yeah, okay. Okay. Can we get another plague? None of this pansy COVID shit. No. No eco-fascism. You're so cringe. It's so cringe. Ugh, sorry, I'm taking off my flannel. I'm hot now. Ugh, I think COVID was a plague technically, right? I don't know. What's the definition of a plague? Plague. Why are these here? COVID was a pandemic that's worse than a plague. It was worse than a plague. Whoa! They keep saying not plague virus. Huh? Where? They weren't entirely wrong in the connection between bad smell and infectious disease. The problem was that they thought it was the smell itself that made you sick. Yeah. Bacteria define plague. Here. In chat? In Twitch chat? Flea bites through rats, cats, squirrels, dogs, etc. Incredibly interesting. I think that's when was the Renaissance? So the plague was 1350, around then. After the plague. Renaissance was after the plague? Okay. Really? What kind of things were after the 17th century? Oh, that's recent. Are we talking about how the death of 50 million people is your aesthetic? I just think it's... I mean, like, okay, like, no. I'm not talking about, okay. I don't necessarily mean the plague itself, but like things modeled after how things looked in the 1300s is very interesting. I think history starts getting more interesting the further back you go, I think. I'm just not a fan of modern history. I just think it's very boring. And that's why I never paid attention to it in school. Because most of our history classes were like of modern history. It was all stuff like... It was all stuff, like we learned about like American indigenous people in like elementary school, and that was like as far back as we learned. I never learned about hunters and gatherers in school, I don't think. I didn't know the agricultural revolution was a thing. I couldn't have placed that on a timeline. I didn't know that the cognitive revolution was a thing 70,000 years ago. You are joking. No. I don't think I learned about that stuff. Like, I'm trying to... It's harder to think about, like, middle school and elementary school. I did... Like, modern history was all of high school. It was, like... a lot of European history. It was all European history, and, like, occasionally, like, some Chinese stuff. American history is all modern? Yeah. Well, we only had one year of American history. That was only 1 year. And then the rest of the years was like, I remember learning about the French Revolution and stuff around then. I remember learning about two dudes where their names were like Book or something. Key. And they had like E's after the name. And I hated them so much. I thought they were the most boring people on earth. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? Renaissance started around... Okay, that's... Okay. 13th to 14th century. Can you give me number years instead of century years? Because I don't know those. I mean, I do know them, but I have to think about it. Kiss Book. No. What were their names? I don't even know who they were, what they did. 14th century is like 1300s, right? I refuse to believe this shit isn't taught everywhere in the West. I mean, we learned about... It was mostly modern history. Because, like, in elementary school, I remember pretty much only learning about, like, indigenous Americans. That was, like, the only thing we fucking learned about in elementary school, it feels like. Why was that, like, the only thing we learned about? In middle school? I don't remember middle school history at all. I mean, I am talking about things from a very long time ago, so... You know, my memory is not perfect. I mean, we could have learned about this stuff, but it was like... What am I supposed to remember from being, like, 8 years old, you know? Lewis and Clark Expedition. No. ADHD kid who didn't pay attention in school? No, I did really good in school. Wait, well, what are you talking about? Because when I was in elementary school and middle school, or no, sorry, elementary school, I was a bad student. And then I started paying attention in middle school, and then in high school, I was a really good student. Well, there you go. What the fuck am I supposed to remember from elementary school anyway? Are you serious? Are you telling me that you remember learning things in elementary school? I remember doing timetables in math class. That's it. That is all I fucking remember. Elementary things, Frieda. Yeah, what about history is elementary? Who the fuck learned about the bubonic plague in elementary school? Like world history? No, we had world history in high school. We had world history in high school, but it was about like Chinese dynasties and then the French Revolution and then like World War II. And that was like the big things that we touched on. Everything else, I don't remember. We had world history, we had geography. Yeah, I learned how to draw a turkey from my hand in elementary school. General consensus around the 13th to 14th century and end around the 16th. The Renaissance was more than just the Eastern Roman Empire. Which Roman Empire? The Holy? Was the wait, the Renaissance? The old Roman Empire was very long ago. That would not have been the Renaissance. That was way too long ago. Wait, what is the Eastern Roman Empire? Is that the same as the Holy Roman Empire? I want to learn about Chinese dynasty. Eastern Roman Byzantine Empire. I need people to stop naming things Roman empires. Okay, it's not the same. Okay, so there are 3 Roman empires. There are 3? Yes, okay. So the original one was, you know, the Roman Empire. The normal one. Of Rome and Italy. And, yeah. I don't want to read about the Roman Empire. I don't want to read about it. There are technically 4! Yes, I made that. Yeah, Shira made that. She hates Rome. I just, now old history. This isn't old enough, though. This isn't old enough. This is annoying. It's boring. What the fuck? I want to learn about 10,000 years ago to 70,000 years ago. I want to learn about the cognitive and the agricultural revolutions. Fucking cave paintings and shit? Why are you so annoying? Oh my god. There was the Roman, and then they split into the West and East, and then the West fell. The East became Byzantine. And then the Germans decided to be Roman for a while. Female Rome hater? I can't believe this TikToker. It's just not... I want to learn about... Because, like, when you talk about older things, it's like, oh, you're talking about, like, biology, and you're talking about, like, the way the human work, you know, and the way that things used to be, instead of how we made things into a weird way with our societies and our massive populations and such, you know? I'm not clueless. I mean, I'm clueless about some things, but I'm certainly not clueless about what I find interesting. That's my own preferences. Why would I, what? Not you? Oh, sorry. Hoplite or Legionnaire? I don't know what that is. How could old history not be interesting? Why would I prefer more recent history? It's the same thing as why you prefer recent history to old history. I don't know what to tell you. People have preferences, and why would you say it as in fucking cave paintings and shit? Yeah, I'm sorry people have different interests to you. What the fuck? Have you ever heard of people having different interests and preferences? Why are you self-inserting? This isn't about you. Oh, you're joking, sorry. I'm so tired of people joking around. I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to tell if people are joking or not? How am I supposed to know? Oh my god. Autism creature. Okay, put this away. Go up here. Wait, where am I? Hang on. Knowing about Rome is anathema to getting female attention, which really shouldn't be all that surprising considering how gay Roman history is. I mean, I was interested in, like, things back then when I was a really big mythology fan, because, you know, I'm gonna say it again, everybody has a mythology phase, and I did too. And I learned a lot about Greek. Mostly Greek, not Roman. I don't have a favorite Greek god. I honestly, I didn't kin any of them. I didn't really like any of them. I don't know. I mean, obviously a girl. Maybe Artemis or something. Egyptian god. Definitely Isis. For sure. Okay, is there anything here? They all suck, don't they? Probably. Yeah, I think they do. I mean... Oh, Isis gets automodded! Of course it does. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Sometimes, non-contemporary sociology for the most part. Okay. It's so crazy how people have different interests to me. I can't fathom that shit. What do you mean other people have feelings and thoughts? Huh? What the hell? That's news to me. Where is my thing? No! Wah, 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 wah. Okay, this is off. I mean, I think it's all supposed to be off. I think. I don't know. Anyway, why was I talking about? Oh yeah. Anyway, I was, you know, somewhat interested in Greek and Roman history at the time of those things, and Egyptian as well. At the time of, you know, when people were believing in mythology. I never learned a ton about the history because even though I was really into the mythology, even the history bored me. I don't know. I just don't like it. It's just not something I care about. I don't know. I was reading about sea creatures instead. Okay. Okay. I can't see! Put your shit in there. Wait, what? Why do I only have one? Is it a good book? The book I'm reading? The book I'm reading about... Wait, fuck. The book I'm reading about... Teen Adventure. Oh. It's crazy to think about how the people who first lived in Britain didn't build the Stonehenge, and people who built that weren't the guys who fought the Romans, and the guys after that were different, and then the modern Brits are different from them as well. Okay. Okay. Has to explain forces of nature. They weren't supposed to be cool, they were supposed to terrify you. It was partially to explain forces of nature, but it was also to have, some kind of... Like, one thing about humans is that once our societies get too big, it's hard to have everybody on the same page. And having allegories and having, like, these things of, like, oh, this god is gonna smite you down if you do something bad, you know, keeping people in check, having some kind of way to keep everybody in, like, a check is also a big part of mythology. And it's also a big part of, religion today still. Because somehow that's different from mythology. People are like, oh, it's so ridiculous when I see all these witches believing in Greek mythology, and then they literally go to church. You're silly. Sorry if that's a controversial take, but I believe that really hard. I cannot stand people who are like, oh, they're weird, all these weird people that I see that are like believe in these spiritual things. How is that different from religion? They are literally all valid. Stop putting down some other person's fucking beliefs. Oh my god, eat shit. Okay. Hello? Witches with Greek mythology? I see it sometimes. I've met people who identify as Wiccan and also believe in Greek gods. I've met that multiple times. I've met people like that multiple times. Like IRL. And I've seen it on the internet as well. Can I sneak around in this place? Can I take this? Am I allowed to sneak in here? Sneak? I would love to keep my gun and my bullets. That'd be really cool. Oh! No! Ah! Hang on! Hang on! Hang on! No, 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 no! Yeah! What? Shit, I missed. No, 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 I can't go anywhere, I can't go anywhere, I can't go anywhere, I'm stuck. It's so hard to do that. Why are there four? How are we supposed to do that without actually having guns? Like, you literally need guns. You literally need guns. Okay. Control aspect is more specific to cults in the classical sense than it is specifically to mythology. I mean, not in a sense that it's controlling, like, hard, but in the sense that, like, you need to keep everybody on the same page. Of, like, killing is bad, you know? Don't do that. That's one of the good things that Freud ever said, that is that illusion will remain as long as we fear death. You cannot take it from people. Killing is bad? Yeah. Well, I think so. I suppose, you can have your own opinions. That's allowed, you know. But I believe, where I come from, we believe that killing is bad. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate, it's so unfortunate that there's just a crazy us versus them mentality within everybody. It's unfortunate. Okay! Hello? Okay, reload. Go, 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 go. No, reload, 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 reload. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. I wasted a bullet. No, wait, is it gone? Do I have any more? No, I don't have any more. What do you mean? Dude, stop. Oh my god. Oh, I hate this. I don't remember anything about Immanuel Kant. More like Immanuel Cunt. You could not say a single philosopher's name to me and me actually know what they said. I don't fucking remember. I really don't remember. I have no idea. I have a minor in philosophy. I have no fucking clue. I have no idea. Don't know. Hello? Okay, I wish I could have more bullet. You know? It's only human to commit a sin. It's only human to commit a sin. Yeah, my favorite philosopher from Dark Souls 1. I remember that guy. Whoa! Can you bring one of those? Oh! Good idea. Oh, good idea. I will, yeah. Good idea, good idea, good idea, good idea! Good idea! Good idea! You're so smart. All right, Dark Souls 1 like it's a damn plane. Huh? What do you mean? I like planes. I wish I knew more about planes. Unfortunately, the only videos I've watched on planes are like about how brakes work on planes. It's just a big car brake. It's just a big car. Like the wheels. It's just a big car. You know? Crazy. All the things are the same as like on a car, but just bigger. Kind of crazy. Okay, put this down. Hello! What do you actually know about? Me? Nothing. Okay. Can I, hello, do I have, okay. I don't know if I need them to be on the ground. I'm going to, okay, I'm gonna shoot one of them. Fucking get your gun! Oh shit! What was that? What was that? What happened? What the fuck was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? They pushed the barrel and it really... What? What the hell? Really? Man, whatever. All right, let's try it again. Okay, okay. Okay, man wasn't meant to go through the air. Planes are a testament to human arrogance. Do you think we're flying too close to the sun? Maybe back up some more. I tried running away. I tried running away. My God. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I turned around so I could run. Do you think that wasn't my intention to run? Do you know how to fly? Me, no. Me? No. Me? No, never. Me? No, never. Backwards? I was running the fuck away. Literally like that. Do you know what running is? Are they all dead? They should rename God to Larry. That would be funny, I think. Really? Oh. They all exploded. Well, good for them. Me? Oh, there's a key! Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to kick your head. Alright. There's a key! The proprietor of the Fleece Court Barbershop. We represent the Merchants Guild and have received numerous complaints about the smell emanating from your establishment. The guild and its members recognize the difficulty in properly disposing of human hair, but our reports suggest that you have multiple furnaces in constant operation. This is a violation of zoning code 16B for business operations outside of the sootworks. We are sending one of our inspectors to assess your facility. We expect full cooperation or there may be dire financial consequences. Okay. Okay, that was so smart, Frieda. Thank you. That was all my idea. Ooh, what do you mean? Or he's burning people. You think burnt person smells bad? Okay. Probably. Open? New place, chat? Oh, can I take this? Burnt meat? Oh, I guess so. Where's the little skull? Ugh. I can't quick save. That was Play-Doh. Play-Doh flexed when he... Oh shit, I got the key. I mean the cart, the ring. I like rings. Oh. Open? Not bad as decay, but it's not great. I don't think about that when I'm about to eat barbecue. I want to eat barbecue. Can I have it? Can I have all of it? You can't have any. The gun shop owner survived the fall down the chute, had a bone sticking right out of his neck. Oh. Poor Sod spent his last few minutes begging, claimed he had a nice pile of gold coin in his office safe, said the code was 62 something. Oh! This is opening a lot. Okay. Okay. Hang on, let me write this down. 62 something. It was hard to hear over the gurgling. I'll have one of my brood check it out. They've grown up so much since I found them. I long to join them myself, but not yet. I have projects I wish to finish first. Okay. Frieda doesn't want you to enjoy food. Huh? I think enjoying food is one of life's greatest things. I love enjoying food. Where am I at? Where am I? Oh, I know where I'm at. Oh, this is where I placed the ring. What's... Whoa. Okay, we have to go back. We need to go back to that place with the safe. Crazy. Why does this game only have music sometimes? Why do you only talk about piss when I'm eating? I thought you liked piss. Do you not? Damn, I didn't know that. Not from farms, as they are the destruction of the natural order. Yeah, I mean, haven't you been around me when I've talked about like, oh, if we, farming is very fulfilling. You know, I've given that talk multiple times on stream. Farming is fulfilling and current society is not. Most jobs in current society are not fulfilling. I've talked about that multiple times. I know for sure. I've said that to a lot of people. And now my view of that has completely changed. It's changed. Now farming is stupid! Oh wait, hang on. Where, go back. Go back. Why? It's because foraging is the good thing. For our brains. Foraging is fulfilling. Not like we could possibly do that anymore, but whatever. Guess it's just old and dead and will keep surviving. Because that is one thing that I've thought about before. Like, obviously... What do you mean can't do that? I did that last summer. Like, forever? Are you living off of it now? Are you living off of your foraging? Where am I going? Oh, it might be up. Might be up here. I'm eating my blueberries from last summer still, yeah. Okay. Well, I have to tell you that most people do not do that. Okay. Is this the place with the safe? Here? 6-2 something? 6-2. No? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Oh, it's just coins though. I can't buy anything. Not like we can do that anymore. Yeah, I did say that, but it's like our society isn't built around it anymore. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, you can do it, but then you have to go back to your office job on Monday. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. Well, it's just coins. I didn't really want all that, but whatever. I guess we'll go down into the... Okay, we'll save first. We'll save. We'll save. Okay. Okay. Okay, down this way. I feel like this might be the end of the game. Is it just your way to joke? I think they're joking. Do what you want, I'm not your dad. Oh. There's a person named Sasquatch in chat. Can I go through here? Oh my god! Oh, there's nothing in here though. Okay, whatever. Go back. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Okay, what is through here? I think after I go through these gates... Off-grid? No. Once again, I think foraging is best for our brains, and that's the way that we would live a happiest life. Aside from the mortality rate of children. However, I don't want to live in the woods. I don't want to live in the woods. I'm terrified of bugs. I don't want to live in the woods. I don't even want to camp. I don't like camping. I'm not doing that. You're allowed to be wrong? About what? Which part? Is this a whole new area? Hello? What do you think foraging means? Hunting and gathering? We evolved to hunt and gather. And our brains are still there. People still do that today in modern society. Okay, one, I have not met them. And two, they still need a real job though. They still need to live in current society. You know? They still need to be on computer and they still need to use all of the technology of today. You know? I don't know how that wouldn't make sense, what I'm saying. Foraging doesn't mean you can't enjoy the luxuries of modern day. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I would say still to keep modern medicine for sure. You know, I'm not saying get rid of everything, all of the luxuries that we have. But it's just the most fulfilling thing that you can do. Where am I going? Oh my god, I can finally sell?
In the mirror, didn't ya? That was the Countess. Everything awful that has happened to this town can be linked back to her. That ghastly high.
Holy shit. If chimps invented their own computer called the Chimpputer, I think they would like to write. Typewrite. Wait, I didn't mean to buy this. I didn't want to buy this. I did not want to buy this. I really did not want to buy this. This is a nice painting. I just saw like this. Shut up! Shut the fuck up, dude! Buy this shit! Oh my god! Shut up! Like, don't you think that we used to make tools and the tools brought us to modern society? Well, I also think foraging is cool. I don't think it's the most fulfilling. I guess it's subjective. What do you mean? Yeah, we also made tools as well as hunting and gathering. How do you think we hunted? What's your argument? Cause like we did not evolve to sit in front of a computer for 8 hours a day. Like that's for sure. Regardless of how we used our tools to get here, we did not sitting in front of a computer for 8 hours a day is not fun for anybody. I said we evolved to make tools. So it's different outcomes. We made tools when we hunted and gathered though. Like that's how we hunted and gathered. Yeah, we've made tools and we're smart, but that's kind of just a byproduct of how we got by back in the day. You know, being smart didn't necessarily need to lead us to here. And we still make tools. Yeah. But I think that the way that we made tools to get to where we are today is stupid. And we should have done it in a different way than just being a cog in the wheel of society to make people rich and to stare at a screen all day. That's not fulfilling to me. I don't know about to you guys, but like that's not fun. What do you mean what? You can't just say what. Literally, what are you confused on? We got time to change? How? I can't even talk to my Twitch chat about this stuff without you guys going, Frieda, that's all wrong. You're completely wrong and you're stupid. And I cannot believe the things coming out of your mouth. Like, I'm not saying everything was perfect. I'm not saying everything was perfect, okay? I can't even talk to you guys. You guys are like, I don't know how many people are here. I don't look at the numbers. Don't tell me. There are like 50 people here, okay? And like, you guys can't. What do you mean? What am I saying? What? Which part are you confused on? I would love to explain to you what my thoughts are. It's because we're dumb as fuck. Oh, it's happening again. No, I'm not getting angry. I'm not actually getting angry. 200. How much money? Can I see how much money I have? Like anywhere? Choke bolt? How do I see how much money I have? I don't think I even can. I don't. Inject. Explain why you brought up wealth inequality from Sheer saying we evolved to make tools. Well, capitalism has only been a thing in the past not very long. You know? Spamwich, thank you! Thank you very much. My favorite plant? Anthurium waracquianum. That's my favorite plant. Hi, James, hello! And like, so there are 3 big revolutions that happened in humans' lifespan, which one was the cognitive revolution that happened about 70,000 years ago. And that was when we kind of started getting a little bit smarter. And we started doing it, you know, not specifically at one point, right? But like, that was around when we started noticing like, oh, these humans from back then started making tools, and they started using knowledge to their advantage and started communicating and cooperating and started doing things together in groups and in a smart way. And then the agricultural revolution, 10,000 years ago. She's all wrong again. Can you, what? You can't just say I'm wrong and then not correct me. Then explain. What am I wrong on? And then the cognitive revolution, which is about 10,000 years ago. Sorry, the agricultural revolution, that was about 10,000 years ago. Okay. And that was when we started farming. People have been making tools for hundreds of thousands of years, not around 70,000 years ago. Okay. I agree with you. I misspoke. Jesus Christ. And then the Industrial Revolution, which wasn't that long ago. Okay? These 3 points have changed a lot about humans. Okay? Right? Right? So if you misspoke, yes? Yes, sir? What happened 70,000 years ago? The cognitive revolution did. Didn't produce enough to sustain the increasing number of people. People didn't start increasing in number until farming. Like it was because of farming that people started increasing in number a lot. It was because people could just sit down in a village for decades and just have a bunch of children. Because when people were hunting and gathering, they had to roam around a lot, and you couldn't always have an infant on your back and take care of it, you know? Agriculture is what sparked a really big increase in the human population. But it also sparked a lot of infectious diseases. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't mean to say any of this information in some kind of like attacking way. Like, is that how it comes across? Like, I'm not trying to... You don't have to be incredibly defensive. It's really interesting to me that when I've brought these topics up, there's always somebody being incredibly defensive of like not being a forager. Why is that? like, what? That's really interesting. What is it about, like, your identity as a human? Not really knowing what you're talking about? Then stop yelling at me. Man, I want to be interested. Come on. Okay, sorry. Hello. 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 What was I talking about? I was taught that agriculture came from those hunter and gatherer creating a group to have a social life, and basically agriculture came from that. Agriculture didn't start until 10,000 years ago. I would like to, I actually took a picture of this paragraph last night when I was reading that actually explains it, or well, it explains a little bit. Hang on. Hang on, reading.
Drugs kill a bear or something while 33 months and stuff anyway and making some dinner.
Wow, what are you making? Thank you for 33 months, Infiltrator. Thank you very much. Okay, I have this excerpt from the book that I was reading. Let me read it to you guys. Scholars once proclaimed that the agricultural revolution was a great leap forward for humanity. They told a tale of progress fueled by human brain power. Evolution gradually produced ever more intelligent people. Eventually, people were so smart that they were able to decipher nature's secrets, enabling them to tame sheep and cultivate wheat. As soon as this happened, they cheerfully abandoned the grueling, dangerous, often Spartan life of hunter-gatherers, settling down to enjoy the pleasant, satiated life of farmers. That tale is a fantasy. There is no evidence that people became more intelligent with time. Foragers knew the secrets of nature long before the agricultural revolution, since their survival depended on an intimate knowledge of the animals they hunted and the plants they gathered. Rather than heralding a new era of easy living, the agricultural revolution left farmers with lives generally more difficult and less satisfying than those of foragers. Hunter-gatherers spent their times in more stimulating and varied ways, and were less in danger of starvation and disease. The agricultural revolution certainly enlarged the sum total of food at the disposal of humankind, but the extra food did not translate into a better diet or more leisure. Rather, it translated into population explosions and pampered elites. The average farmer worked harder than the average forager and got a worse diet in return. The agricultural revolution was history's biggest fraud. Thoughts? That's the paragraph that's very opinionated. How does this help with Gloomwood? It does not. This depends on what you think humanity's goal is. Who are you quoting? The book I'm reading called Sapiens. It's an analysis. It's just a tiny part of a gigantic chapter on the agricultural revolution. It is more, that paragraph is more opinionated, yeah. But he does talk about, like, things that, you know, people have seen, anthropologists have discovered and such. In a vacuum, I disagree with it. Does he talk about the cognitive revolution? He does, yeah. The entire last chapter was about it. I might need to read that. It's very good, I recommend it. It's very interesting. It is. I'm gonna just stir fry some cabbage, sausage, and corn. Very cool. I need to read the full context to give an actual opinion. I mean, yeah. It's just a small, I can't read the entire book to you guys. It's 450 pages, and that's like a lot to read you guys. To read to you guys. So I'm not gonna do that. You can read it yourself. It's a very easy read. That sounds very angry at agriculture. No, there are parts of the book where he's like, no, don't romanticize foraging. There are some awful bad things at it, and there are also some great things that agriculture has raised as well. He's not really opinionated in either way. He just explains it from a lot of different points of view, and it's very interesting. From Yuval, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't like doing reading streams. I would not like doing that. I think my throat would hurt. Is that the book? Sapiens. Oh, he's given TED Talks. Cool. Interesting. I mean, I was recommended the book by somebody who I think I can trust the opinions of. I refuse to trust anyone with 3 names. Are you telling me you don't have a first, middle, and last name? I mean, some people don't have a middle name, and some people have 2 middle names. I suppose. But, you know, when you like to know. Yeah, sorry. I have 4 names. Yes, some people do. You know, I have 3 last names. I was actually born with a different name than I have now. I was originally born with my mom's maiden name, and then my mom changed it to my dad's last name, which I think my mom's maiden name is way cooler, but whatever, cringe, whatever. Yeah, whatever, whatever. But yeah, sorry, yeah, we've been using tools for a very long time, not just 70,000 years ago. My god, sorry. God forbid I get one fucking thing wrong. Twitch streamer, you're not allowed to get anything wrong. Kill yourself. Locations of the seals? What is this? Different names for you depending on your gender reveal? Then don't talk about it. You were born Frieda, then became Frieda. You shouldn't joke about that. It wasn't me saying that to anybody. I was joking about somebody else saying that to me. Thanks. Do I have to just end stream? This is why I could not have a real fucking job. I can't even fucking stream. Oh my god. I cannot even handle fucking discussions. I just start crying. That's actually fucking insane. That's actually insane. It's insane behavior. How am I meant to live a normal life? Ever. Really? I don't fucking know. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. It was supposed to be, oh my god. Why does nobody understand the way that I talk? I don't know how they can say humanity is happy when they hunt and gathered. Like, I can't say the other way around. Well, you have to read the rest of the chapter. I can't summarize the entire chapter of like 50 pages. I don't know. I don't know. I don't... Just takes some getting used to? What, me talking? Feel free to leave behind any belongings in this room. They'll be safe in my possession. Oh, is this like storage for me? Okay. I've accepted the Pelon throne. No, thank you. Taking jokes is literally the hallmark of autism. What do you think chat is full of? Well, I don't think it's that. But I mean, I'm not easily convinced of things, you know? Like my mind works like a normal person. I've been reading the book and I have my own opinions as well. And it's not like I'm completely uninformed about everything that I'm talking about, and the book is my only opinion. Like I said, I've taken classes about how...
So it's that fool merchant who's been leading you astray.
How, like...
You trust that sniveling shopkeep? I had greater expectations from each other.
How stress used to impact us versus how it does now. And I mean, it all aligns to me. It makes sense to me. And I'm a big believer of like, you know, everything we do is, there's probably some evolutionary reason why we do the things we do even in modern society. Like the things that we used to do are the things that we do now are very impacted by the things that we used to do and the things that we want to do because of our evolution. And I think that should be common sense, right? Can I go in here? How long is this game supposed to be? Like at the end of it? I'd argue more advanced, maybe not smarter. They state humans need this knowledge in nature to survive, but if that was true, they'd have agriculture already. Humans didn't understand about diets and dangers of population, but agriculture is a lot more beneficial than they're framing it. Give us security, stability, so we can advance more. Well, the thing about what agriculture gave us is that, yeah, it gave us more food, and it gave us the ability to breed more and feed more people, but under worse conditions. And that's all that I'm arguing. Like, yeah, it's good for some facets of our species surviving, but gives us room to breathe. Well, if evolutionarily our brains aren't meant for us to settle down, then is it actually good for us? Because all of our tribes were nomadic. Or at least the vast majority of them. And if that was the way that if that's the way that evolution made us go, is that really good for us? You know? And the thing about, yeah, no, individual people are not any smarter than they were 70,000 years ago. But the collective knowledge of humanity is much greater than it was back then. Because of our ability to cooperate and because of our ability to communicate with a lot of people nowadays. But individual people are no smarter. You know? You know what? Why don't we all just read the fucking book? So I don't have to explain things that I just read about, like yesterday, that I know not very much about yet. And I'm bad at explaining things anyway. So fuck it. You know what? Actually, fuck it. I don't fucking care what your beliefs are. I don't fucking care. I actually don't give a shit. I don't care. Yeah, evolution is a process. Why do you think anything significant has happened to our brains in the past 10 years? 10,000 years, sorry. You don't have to buy the book. You can rent it from your library. I got it from my library. I'm not buying it. It's like $50. I'm literally a pirate. This is a hard topic in general with many overlapping fields. This makes it hard to debate. It's also that even people who study the field don't agree on a lot of things, and chat is not even full of people who know a lot about the topic. I'm not either. But I think it's best if you at least read a little bit about it first. Because like, some of you might know about these things a little bit, and I'm not denying that anybody doesn't. Okay, there's the end. But if you only know what's, like, what you feel is true about things, that's like... Because, like, you know, up until 2 days ago, before I started reading the book, I was like, oh yeah, farming is like the best way for humans to live, because that's how we, that's just what we do. 464 pages, yes. I'm only 100 pages in. It's not that much to get to where I'm at, and it's a very easy read. Like, it goes very smoothly. It's very interesting. You know, and I would love to know more about it. It's telling you that farming is good. No. How many people have even spent a few days traveling on foot and sleeping in nature that could massively change thoughts on this? I haven't done that. I don't want to do that. I don't even want to do that. I wanna reiterate that I literally do not want to live that way. I don't want to be a forager. I'm just saying that it's more fulfilling, and that's it. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to be near bugs. I hate bugs. Okay? I don't know why this is such a polarizing subject. Why have I banned 2 people today? Because they were being mean. Well, I don't understand. Why is this so polarizing? Why is this a controversial topic? I don't think any of us know anything about it. Unbanned requests were wholesome? Oh, I didn't see them. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What did I just do? Did I do anything? Oh, wait. Okay. My rigging artist? Why? Yeah, I got smaller. I just, okay. I want you to have an ear wiggle. Oh, I don't know. She says you have ears right now. I don't have ears to wiggle. I don't know. I should make rigid opinions and just enjoy the process. I know how little I know. Yeah. I found new information and I think it's really interesting and I wanted to share that. That's it. Yeah, and you can't have sure sources, but there's information from back then at the very least. You know, there's plenty of information, and we can still extrapolate what we have into new information. You know, like it's not something that we know zero about. But yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot to go on, you know? But I mean, you know, even, like any subject, even people who are like very well versed in the subject even they have clashes and they don't always agree about things. You know? But yeah. Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, I'm done playing this game. I won't play it anymore. Okay. But yeah, I know what you guys are talking about with like, oh, how is foraging easier than farming? And like, yeah, I agreed with you until 2 days ago. Like, I know exactly, like, do you think that your opinion is not incredibly common? It is. And that's why I'm sharing the opposite. That's why I'm sharing the information that I learned that suggests the opposite. Because I think it's interesting, because I think it goes against what a lot of people think. And I think that's really interesting. You know? Foraging was actually unfulfilling and bad, that's why people gathered in stationary groups. Now I never developed opinion on it though. Gathered in stationary groups? Like in farming? I mean, like I said, the only reason that I think people... Okay. The only reason that I think people started doing agriculture was because it was easier for everyone to live. Just in worse conditions. You know, in less fulfilling conditions. You know? It's just, it explains that there are positive and negative to both, and the majority of people don't realize exist. Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, I'm gonna end stream. I don't know, but regardless, the book is really interesting, and I don't know... Well, I don't know. I'm currently 100 pages in. Or, a little bit more, maybe. Like 120, maybe. But it's very interesting. And if you're open to the subject and you're interested in it, I suggest it. It's pretty interesting. I hate reading books on, like, a screen. I hate reading books on a screen. I think books on paper are a lot easier to read. They're just easier to read. They're more fun, but they're easier too. It's like, it's not fun reading on a screen. You know? You start a book club in the Discord? I only ever like to read non-fiction stuff. I mean, the only fiction thing that I kind of want to read is House of Leaves. I'm gonna get that from the library soon too. But that'll be after I finish this book. You know? It's easier to get them in my phone though. Yeah, it's easier to get them on phone though. Unfortunate. Those shits die fast, trust. Yeah, how about a workout muscle club? Isn't that already in my streams? We can already have a workout muscle club. I could use advice. Sure. I would love if people asked me about advice for muscle gain. Bilingualism and its effect on the brain? I don't know. Probably eventually, but that's not what I'm interested in right now. Too much brain in the stream, I want muscles. I have phases where I go through, like, reading about certain things versus other things, and I really hyperfixate on some things. More than others. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end stream. Let me find somebody to raid. No, it's okay. I don't feel very good when people tell me sorry a lot because like I'm the problem. And I get emotional. I'm not sorry. Thanks, Kaylin. Okay. Alright. Okay, chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll start a new game tomorrow. And we'll do something different finally for the first time in like a week and a half or whatever. I'll see you guys. Goodbye. Have a good day. Thank you for coming to the stream. Goodbye. Bye. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.